There was a weird spot in the middle of the lens. Just want to check that it's not there anymore. Wait. Shit. I think we're good. Is it good? Looks good. Oh my god, look how hairy I am. You can probably see my facial hair, bro. Okay, listen. My camera stand didn't want to cooperate today, so I'm adjusting myself to fit in the view that the stand just decided to sit in. You're in bed with me now. I mean, you can get out if you want. You haven't moved yet. Before I get into the nitty-gritty, the first thing I want to mention is something that's happened the most recently. I went to see my good friend for the first time since I got back to London from my parents' house. We went on a beach holiday to Burnham-on-Sea. I keep forgetting the name of the place. It's Burnham-on-Sea. And it's like 10 miles from Weston-super-Mare. And we caught the bus there and we went to the arcade there and there was Fruit Ninja. My brother recorded me playing Fruit Ninja. And that was the highlight of the whole thing. For the rest of the week, we were just walking alongside the beach. Anyway, I came back, went to see my friend. Before I went to see him, he was asking me, like, if I wanted any treats, any snacks or anything. Because he likes to buy stuff for people. And I said that I wanted I didn't say that's what I want, but I said that I like crunchy, savoury things, right? I'm not sure he understood the meaning of the word savoury, because he was like chocolate? It was so cute. And I jokingly said, like crunchy chocolate. I was like, is there crunchy chocolate? Because I didn't think it existed. Tell me why he got me this in a box. It's crispy chocolate, bro. Listen, all I can say is my best friend is better than your best friend. Also, everything's half melted because it is fucking hot this week. Oh my gosh, today I was working my new job at this care home. Started the new job at a care home in catering because I wanted to find something that I could possibly fit into a rota that could work with my studies. It wasn't my idea to study, by the way. As you can tell by everything I've talked about for the past couple of years, I never wanted to study ever again. I was so excited to be done with my bachelor's, and I have just been sat on my arse for 2 years just gigging and being a druggie, basically. But then I got bored of it and was like, maybe I should try this adult thing and see if it works for me, or if I can fake it till I make it. Do you know what I mean? Because that's the thing that people do, they fake it. So I'm gonna fake being smart. And listen, I'm even surprised that I got 1 offer. Okay, miraculously I got 3. Tell me how. 3 offers in London. 1 was in Uxbridge. I don't even like Uxbridge. But I just thought, do you know what? Just whatever I can get. And I'm lucky to be going to a place that's not so far from where I live. I definitely wanted to be in London because I want to continue to live in London because, like, my whole livelihood is in London now. And that was something that I struggled to explain to my parents as I was very hurriedly leaving the house after I got my phone fixed. But don't get me wrong, I love my parents. Listen, for the rest of my life, I will tell you that I have the best parents on the planet. But the reason why I look like I don't have parents is because I don't listen to them. And the one thing that my parents had been telling me since I graduated was, do a master's, do a master's, do a master's. Bachelor's is just a foundation. You should do a master's, build on top of it with a master's. So eventually I was like, fine. Took 2 years to break me down, and a pandemic, to be honest. Yeah, if it weren't for the pandemic, I probably wouldn't have. Yeah, no. Because I realized just how expendable I am in the job that I have, and that if I really want to be able to start building up my life, I need to find something that's more permanent, something where I'm more needed, where I'm harder to replace. Yeah, because that was a scary time for all my 0-hour buddies, thinking, so we're just going to be left out here to die. Luckily we weren't, but like we could have been, and that was a terrifying thought. So I was like, not getting into that situation ever again, because so many people are saying there's going to be a second wave. And listen, it might not even be like within the next couple of weeks. It could be like within the next couple of years. So I want to be ready for another wave just in case. Like, I can't control whether that happens or not, so I just have to be ready for it just in case it happens, you know what I mean? Like, I do my bit by always wearing a mask on public transport, but there are people who aren't, and there are people who are spreading it on purpose, and that's just pure evil. I should be scared to go outside, but somehow I'm not. I don't know what it is. Even after my dad, like, contracted the virus, I went to see him after he recovered. We weren't doing a 2-meter thing when I went there, do you know what I mean? We were being a family. I specifically remember one of the nights in this mobile home, we were in a mobile home for a whole week, yeah? One night they decided to do a group hug. I don't know why. Oh, we were having some emotional moment during prayer, but we ended it with a group hug. The advice that my parents have been giving me throughout this holiday, it's pretty much the same stuff they've been telling me for the past few years, but when you're in the middle of a pandemic, life advice from your parents just hits differently. It really does. And every sentimental thing they say just sounds even more precious. When he gives you a necklace that says, I'm gonna read it, what? Oh my God, I can't believe he gave me this. Did he want me to cry? Okay, the title is Always Remember I Love You. I can't promise to be here for the rest of your life, but I can promise to love you for the rest of mine. I'm not alright. I cried that night, dude. I've been through mad emotions, and you know what? I feel like this whole worldwide issue just kind of caused me to wake up. Like, I'd been asleep for 2 years mentally. Do you know what I mean? I just thought I could just wade through life and just do the bare minimum and get by and be happy because I wouldn't be stressed. But during the pandemic, I was stressed, and it was because I'd been getting by and I didn't really have anything to go by when I wasn't working. I don't want to experience that again, and I guess it's motivated me to try to build on my external resources. And I've signed up to a lot of things too. I've currently got all my agencies. I picked up extra agency work during the pandemic because I was like, well, I've got to do some kind of work. I can't just not work because then I'm not going to be able to pay rent. So I was doing a bit of extra work then, still signed up with them. I think I should quit. Got a new job in a care home that I was hoping to have started a couple of months earlier, but I just did my first shadow shift today in August. So that's a nightmare. And I'm hoping, because my uni classes are going to be in the evening, that I can persuade them to just give me morning shifts and possibly part-time. I don't think I need to work full-time. It's pretty well paid, so I wouldn't really have to work full-time in order to be able to afford food and rent. And my parents are always going to help me if I ask them for help, which I'm going to try not to, obviously, because I'm at that age where I think I should be independent, but I feel like I'm not, and it's an existential crisis. So I'm going to struggle on purpose so I don't have to ask my parents for help. I just know that's what I'm going to do. That's why I have so many jobs, and I signed up for the postgraduate loan. I just don't want to ask my parents for money. What they really want is independence. Like, most of us want to be independent from our parents. We don't not love them. We just don't want to be a waste of their life. Do you know what I mean? Do you know, at some point, like, they're in their 50s now. Do you know what I mean? It's time for them to rest. That's how I feel. I feel like, you know, they've been through the motion. They worked really, really hard to get where they are, by the way. When we first moved to England in 99, we had practically nothing, all right? Nothing but that friends. And my parents were doing like 0-hour contracts when we first moved here, yeah. And now they're both working permanently. My mum's got 2 professions. My dad is a homeowner. No mortgage. It took 20 years to get here. Do you know what I mean? They worked hard. And for me to just not know how to take care of myself, do you know what I mean? Do you know why it just like hurts me to think, why am I so useless? I'm 23 and I don't even like the thought of marriage right now. Like, it's just not a thing. But maybe that's because I've just been told or taught my entire life, because, you know, Christian family, that if I marry, it's gotta be a man. And I couldn't imagine spending the rest of my life with a dude in my house. Because, and it's not even for the traditional reasons, okay? I am okay with cleaning, but I just don't do it. So the house would be a tip. It would never get cleaned. The dishes would never get washed. Like, the only reason why my flat isn't a tip is because there's a germaphobe in it. And she hates everything that looks like dirt. So she's sweeping all the dirt. The kitchen would be a tip if it were just me. I'd never be able to invite anyone over. I don't know how to keep a place clean. I don't. Like, I'm trying to... Wait, what can you see? Okay, good, you can't see it. Literally, if you watch all my videos, most of the time I'm filming the corner of my room because there is mess everywhere. I'm looking at a bike. I'm looking at a 20-inch bike and an open suitcase. My room's a tip. My parents hate it. I also don't really know how to groom myself and like dress up nice. Like, we were going out of the house one time, me and my mum, a couple of weeks back, and she was like, Deb, did you not comb your hair? And I just forgot that combing your hair is a thing. I don't know how to physically take care of... It's bad. Like, my personal hygiene is fine, but just not tidy. Yeah, they're two different things. I'm clean, but not tidy. Like, my floor is clean, but there are clothes on it, so it doesn't look clean. But it is. If you smelled my clothes, they smell fine. But it's just the fact that they're in a place where clothes aren't really meant to be, because there's no space in the wardrobe. It's a tiny ass wardrobe. I have too many clothes, but I couldn't even give them to a charity shop because most of them are from Wish or like Lidl. I have a lot of junk, and I've been thinking about making like masks with them. But then I have to go out and get like string, and I can't be arsed. I've got everything else though, like I've got the fabric, I've got a sewing kit. I actually made a few masks while I was at my parents' house. But look, I made another one for myself. I made a bunch of them for the family, right? Because I found out that they were washing and reusing the disposable ones. So I was like, absolutely not, I'm making you some. This used to be a scarf from a very traditional outfit that I got made for me by, I think, a cousin. And I brought the skirt back, actually, so I could have a matching mask and skirt situation, which would be super cute, but I don't know if I'm ever going to go to an event with that skirt. I haven't worn a traditional outfit in a very, very, very long time. I made another one just like this, in this exact size, with an old wraparound that my dad used to have. Now, this suddenly became very sentimental right after I made it, because my dad was like, so I got that in 1989, which means it's older than both of his children. And it was still in pristine condition. Tell me why I can't keep a pair of jeans for a year, but my dad has a wraparound from 1989. Are we related? I used this one that my girl's mom got me as like a stencil, and I cut like a piece of paper around it, and then I used that paper stencil on the cloth, cut it, sew them together. You get the gist. I'm very proud of them. Very, very proud. Back to the main topic of this video, which was supposed to be studies. I'm not excited, obviously. I hate studies with a passion. I attempted suicide 3 times over GCSEs. Why I thought it might be a good idea to go back into uni, I don't have a clue. I think I just don't know what I'm doing in my life anymore, and I just want to try whatever. Like, if this makes me, good. If this breaks me, good. Do you know what I mean? If I swim, good. If I drown, good. Otherwise, what am I doing on this planet? I could be dead a year from now. I say that very, very casually, but it's been a long time since I last put myself to any kind of limit. So I've been very relaxed for the past few years, and I think just push myself into all of this, there's a risk that it could end my life. There is a risk. I'm not going to pretend that it's not there. I just feel like I need to be tested. Otherwise, I'm not going to realize my true potential. I really do feel that way, and it's a messed up way to think about it, but I've lived a very sheltered childhood. It's time for me to grow up. Do you know what I mean? That's really how I feel. I feel like I haven't experienced anything serious. Anything that actually made me think, and that's why I've been so relaxed, and relaxed people don't make it in life. So it's time to stop relaxing. That's really how I feel. That's the main reason why I decided, you know what, let's go to uni. It's either gonna work or not work. I hate studies. I don't know how long the dissertation's gonna be, but I'm already not looking forward to it. And my mum told me to choose to enjoy it, but that's not possible. It's not possible. I will not enjoy it. It's not possible to choose to like something. It's not. How can you make yourself like? It doesn't make sense. Oh my God. Can someone agree with me on that, please? It's not possible to make yourself like something, but you can make yourself do it. I'm bored and I wanted a change. So I decided to follow the advice of the only people who are giving me life advice, which is my parents. No one else. Actually, no, that's a lie. My flatmate was worried about me as well, because she thought I wasn't going anywhere. And she was like, what are you going to do next? You got to do something. Your mum's all worried. Because my mum's got her number, so my mum called her. So now she's also like, hang on a minute, your mum's really concerned. What's going on? So now my flatmate's all concerned. I'm just like, oh, fine, I'll do something. Almost to get them off my backs, but also I do feel like I needed a push in some sort of good direction, because I wasn't going anywhere for 2 years. I really wasn't. So it's about time. I guess this is still an okay age. Like, I don't feel like I've left it too late to decide what I want to do in life. I think 23 is not that bad an age to be like, okay, this is what I want to do. So I don't feel like I wasted a lot of time. I wasted time, but not a lot of time. 23 is an okay age to decide what you want to do, or what you would do as an everyday normal career. Do you know what I mean? Because all I thought about my whole childhood was music, and I'm still doing it, by the way. I finished a song last night. I'm still making music. I might have to put it on hold if I get too busy within the next academic year, but this summer I've been working on stuff. I want to keep creating. I want to build a portfolio. I've been saying this for years. I want to build a portfolio. And I'm still working on that. But also, let's have a backup plan. You know, let's do something serious and see if I'm capable of it, because it's possible to do both. I don't have to choose between one or the other. I really don't. If I can manage my time, well, I can do both. So I don't feel like I'm giving up on my dream. I'm just trying other things out at the same time, just so that I feel like I'm doing something with my life. It could go really well. It could. There's a chance. There's a small chance that I graduate. And if I do, awesome. Listen, awesome. Could get a great career out of it. And I don't want to talk about any other possibility, because I will get upset. It's that time of the month. So I've been pretty emotional for the past week. And I'm eating chocolate, even though it's half melted. So you know your bitch is desperate. Look at it squid. Look at it. Holy fuck. It's nasty. I'm gonna put the rest of it in the fridge. And the first thing was another bag of M&Ms, but the peanut ones. Yeah. They're disgusting. Peanut and chocolate don't go together. Peanut butter and chocolate, okay. Peanuts and chocolate? Oh, fruit and nut chocolate? Get the fuck out. Honestly, I don't even like peanut butter and jelly. I think it's disgusting. I'm gonna make some people angry in this video. I feel like it's been a pretty boring couple of weeks, but only because, like, I spent it in a caravan with a couple of 50-year-olds. And a teenage brother who is now really tall. Oh, do you know what? That was the most shocking thing. I have a video of my brother and my mother walking along the beach next to each other, and he is so much taller than her. So he is now the tallest person out of the four of us. And my mom is now the shortest. She's so little! He is a skinny giant and she's tiny! It was the cutest! I really do love my family. We're just not on the same page about anything. So after like a week, I was like, all right, I'm going home. It was funny because last Thursday, I'd been waiting ages for a battery for my phone to come in from the US to the phone shop because I have a Pixel, which is one of the most annoying phones to replace the battery of when the battery goes bust, because nobody gets a battery replaced on a Pixel because you can't open it without taking off the screen. I didn't know this until just a couple of weeks ago. They were like, yeah, the first repairer, okay, this is interesting. The first repairer we went to with my phone to try and change the battery, I knew all it needed was a battery replacement. The first guy was like, nope, because he'd have to take out the screen. The second shop we went to was a Nigerian shop. And they were like, yeah! Listen, Nigerians can do everything. But it took ages for the battery to come in because it's coming in from the US. In the middle of a pandemic! So it took its fucking time. We were gone for a whole year. We were gone for a whole week. We come back. The battery's still not here. I was like, fuck. So we waited another 3 days. The day that I got my phone back with a new battery, I left for London. I was like, I'm going back. She was like, Debbie, it's 6 p.m. She is my mom. My mom was like, Debbie, it's 6 p.m. Just stay till another day. I was like, nope, I'm going back. I left the house at what time? Maybe about 7:30. I got back here at 11. I was so desperate to leave, but not because I don't like my family. I love my family. But, the town that they decided to move to is so lame and so quiet and just so destitute, and there's nothing there. And I was just sat in my room all day and I had nothing to do. And my mum didn't understand my frustration about having nothing to do, because I've started to not like having nothing to do. It's a very weird feeling, but it's just, do you know what? It's probably because I've spent 3.5 years in one of the busiest cities on the planet. It changes you. I used to be the laziest sod of all time. Now I have 5 jobs and I'm about to start a master's degree. I have transformed. I am not the same person I was when I was 18. Only thing I was studying when I was 18 was dating apps. Oh, and the guy at the phone shop hit on me. But I told him I have a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend now. That's probably the most interesting thing that's happened to me in the past couple of months. I got a girlfriend. In the middle of a pandemic. We met on Hinge. I deleted the app. Actually deleted it. I know. And been maybe a month now. We're gonna spend this weekend a little Airbnb together. It's going well so far. I feel like, I don't really know. Maybe it's because it's like brand new. But I feel like at the moment we're just all over each other. At the moment. Maybe it'll wear off after a few months. But at the moment it's just like, all we want to do is cuddle and like eat together and just bond. And it's really, really, really nice. I don't know. There's always going to be a part of me, every time something good happens to me, there's always going to be a part of me that thinks I'm going to mess it up. But nothing bad's happened. It's going well. It really is. I don't look excited, but I am. And it's because I just get nervous about everything good that happens in my life. Literally everything. I'm generally optimistic. And I trust her. You know, I think she's perfect, but I'm a tip. So she was all right with how messy my room is. So maybe she's cool with how messy I is. We shall see. I guess I'll keep you as updated as I can without like, I don't know, saying something incriminating. The one thing I'm happiest about right now is that I got my phone fixed because it was dying at like 90%, and it meant I could barely take it out of the house without a battery pack. If I forgot my battery pack, that was it. I didn't have a phone till I got back home, and that was very stressful. So, praise the Lord, we managed to get that sorted in time for me to come back to London and meet some friends that I haven't seen in a long time, that I really, really, really missed. And there are people that I really wanted to see last weekend, so I'm glad that I managed to get back before the weekend. I've caught up with a bunch of people, and I'm trying to spend this month, as well as doing my first few shifts in my new job, catching up with everyone that I can before I get really busy, because next month's going to be very, very busy. So the next few weeks, I'm going to be like, who can hang this weekend? Hit me up, please. Let's drink. I'm on it for the next few weeks. On it. Before I become broke AF paying these tuition fees. Like, I'm getting a loan, but it's pretty much only covering fees. I still have to work for rent and that. So I'm not relying on it at all, because I don't know when I have to pay it. Because there was another uni I applied for that I accepted, that I ended up like withdrawing my acceptance because I wanted to go to one that's closest to me. But the first one that I accepted wanted a payment before my student loans even came in. Half of the whole course. So I don't know what this new one is saying. I should probably bob a few emails and just ask some questions, make sure I know exactly what's on offer for me. Honestly, that's what I should be doing now rather than filming a video. But I just realised that I'm not ready yet. I need to prep. It's a master's degree and I hate studies. I'm nowhere near ready. I was aware of that, but now I've realised how unready I am. You know when you just, you know vaguely like how bad the situation is, but then you find out how bad? My face feels so dry and I look so shiny. Why do I look so shiny? I don't understand. Do you want to see some of the weirdest things that I've bought recently? Yes, you do. Let's have a look. I got some hair tablets with biotin for hair and skin, but I got them for the hair, obviously, because I'm a bold bitch. I got some black soap from Nurofen, right? This stuff smells absolutely 10 out of 10. The first time I smelled it, I got hungry. This shit is organic as fuck. It's got a bit of shea butter in it. What else does it have? Coconut oil, cocoa pod ash. I think that's like the washing ingredient that actually makes it soapy. This is a piece that I have rubbed on my face. You can see how smooth it has become because I rubbed some water on it. And look at it, it looks absolutely fucking magical. Cost me £7, bought it on eBay, deleted my Amazon account because I got scammed. Not by Amazon, but someone managed to get my Amazon details and like use my credit card. Terrifying. So I deleted my Amazon account and then I just bought, well, everything I've bought since then I got off eBay, including this bucket of shea butter. This is about a tenner. It says it's pure and organic and unrefined. That's why I got it, because I like it unrefined. I only get unrefined shea butter because I like to be able to think that all the stuff I put on my skin, I could also eat. Dude, look at it. You could spread it on toast and it smells so good. It's probably the smell of shea butter that makes me hungry, actually, because like, I don't know, it just smells almost greasy. Another weird thing I bought was when I was at the Padres, went to the hair shop and I got argan oil. I forgot what it's good for, but I thought it would be nice for my edges because I get dry edges. So I got it for my edges. Also, my mom's hairdresser decided to be a little bit experimental and attempt to make me a makeshift wig out of hair tracks and a net. And it didn't work and I ripped it off immediately. I know there's some other weird shit I bought, but I can't be asked to find it. Got some eyelash serum as well. Somewhere in the room, I already lost it. I'm so shiny, bro. Do you see how shiny I am, bro? I'm shiny. Oh, what is that on my forehead? Look at the size of that thing. Wait, where did I get that? Oh, that is a big zit. Holy shit. Wait, should I pop it? Oh my god, did I pop it? Dude, we're having some unstoppable force immovable object here. Oh, never mind. Popped it. I would normally end a video, like an update video, saying that I'm excited about what's coming up. But I'm not. So I can't say that. That's kind of sad. Wait, how do I end this video? I'm looking forward to after the next academic year. If things go well, my life is going to improve drastically. So pray for me. That's how I'm going to end. Pray for me. Will you pray for me? Thank you. Please pray for me. And follow my Instagram to see updates. My Instagram is about to get so much more lit throughout this next year because I'm going to have multiple breakdowns a week, and they're all gonna be on my story. So yeah, be excited for that. At least you guys can be excited about something. I don't know. Oh, and just for, do you know what? Another thing that I got. Last thing I'm gonna say now. It's very, very, very cheap, but might be a little bit nostalgic and help me connect with some of my fellow British Africans. My mum made me get this when I was at her house. It's basically like, if you know Tiger Balm and you know Vicks, it's the African version. That's what it is. It's the African version of Vicks. Oh, I love the smell of this, bro. Oh, it's so cozy. It's literally like, my family house never smelled like this, but when I smell this, I think of my mom. This is what my mom used to smell like. When she got a cold, she'd just slather it on her chest and on her back. She'd be like, hey, if you got a cold, Rob. So, good times, good memories. Okay, that's it. Have fun.